Yo, Still Mills, what's the deal, man? It's Tuesday. I took the day off yesterday, man. We had to go lay my man to rest. I told folks I was coming to lay him to rest. I went, we laid folks to rest, man. Fly high, big folks. Fly high, man. We'll never forget you sixes. Long live sixes, my nigga. Long live sixes, man. But peep game, man. We got to get into this shit, man. And that is, man, listen, dog. Punch drunk strikes again, bro. Man, what bothers me the most about this dude, man, is just the lack of regard and humility that he has for, black people. How is it that you can't comprehend when we're triggered by somebody using inflammatory terms that are immediately confrontational with us and have been used to harm us, not just subjugate us or nothing like that through policy, but literally harm us, man. Just this is the type of language that was used. It was the last. These were the last phrases and slogans that were heard before our ancestors were lynched, shot dead in the middle of the street by the police, strung up by trees by the biggest domestic level terrorist this country has ever seen. Women raped, justified for being raped. Just all of this shit is at the helm of that, man. So for someone to sit there and call us weak for feeling triggered by it and sending death threats to this Teofimo motherfucker, how is it that you can't find? I don't see how you're that stripped of your humanity to where you can't understand it. Yeah, how is it that you can't understand that shit? You know what I'm saying? How? Even though you're not Mexican, how did you feel? I mean, did you not feel? Could you not understand what the Mexicans were going through when they was getting shipped back across the border and locked up in them cages? You dig? If we got to saying some wild shit about Mexicans or your other Spanish speaking brethren, Spanish speaking mestizo brethren, would you not be, could you not identify with what it is that was being said about them and find a way to attack us and make, shame us and get, not us, just, because I'm not saying that shit, but just in general, just generally speaking, could you not find a way to shame us and guilt trip us and berate us for saying some of the most vile shit that can come out of our fucking mouths? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? How can you not understand that we want to fuck somebody up for calling us a monkey? How doesn't that register? Like, oh, it ain't that deep. It's just words. It's just words. All right, cool. Let me call you a bitch in your face, then. Let me call you a bitch. You getting mad because I'm calling you a bitch? You's a cold bitch. Now, if I said that in your face, how would you respond to that? How would you internalize that? You ain't gonna be, oh, it's just words. No. Especially as a dude who's an advocate of the sport, man. Just on that, by nature alone, you gonna feel some type of way and want to get carnal with a nigga. As you should. Why? Because I'm looking to insult you. I'm looking to trigger you. I'm looking to string on a trigger in your psychoanalysis that says this dude is challenging me. This dude is intentionally trying to disrespect me. Like, how can you just completely disregard all that shit, man? How can you disregard what this fuckface is saying about us and look for a way to justify it and look for a way to sympathize with a clear bigot, an overt bigot? You're a monkey to me. You're a monkey to me. This is the same language that got the bitch Erica Mena booked. You're not doing no more shows with us. You're not doing no more shows with us. No. A black network, your entire fan base. Don't none of them Puerto Ricans and Dominicans know you or support you. Your come up is through us, them ratchet black women. And them thirsty ass niggas who want to slide you. You have no stock with the Latino demographic. And then you would turn around and insult us. You would turn around and call us monkeys, call you black, you blue monkey and all that shit. So now you got a dude, a Honduran dude, using that same language, and you can't, it doesn't resonate in your head like, yo, listen, man, any bigoted comment is going to have me like, yo, man, that shit really ain't cool. That really ain't cool, bro. It's not cool at all. Because as the face, the clear face of racism, white supremacy in America, you should be able to identify with that and be like, yo, that shit really ain't cool, man. Like, as much as we're ostracized, my dude, you should be able to, we're understanding of someone being disrespected. We're understanding of that. So how can't you be that? And you the same dude who was getting mad at Monty Brown when he was trying to call you everything but Latino. I'm Latino. I'm Latino. I'm Latino. And I seen your energy just completely shifted, man. Like, because you felt he was insulting you by, questioning your heritage. So you can get mad at that over something as minuscule as that. When he's questioning your heritage. And the fact of the matter is the dude was asking, man, ain't you half black or some shit like that? I'm Latino. I am Latino. So you can get mad at that. You can get mad at someone for questioning your heritage, but you can't understand why we would get mad for someone disrespecting our heritage, bro. You just really a whole ass dude. You's a bitch. That's how I feel about it. A cold bitch. Fuck you and Teofimo. That's how I feel about it. Senior and junior. Y'all dudes are the worst, man. Y'all dudes are the worst. Y'all dudes are the worst, man. Motherfuckers allow y'all to get, come in and ingratiate our spaces or whatever the case may be, and then you find just goes out of your way to look for reasons to disrespect us. And you still got a black fan base. You still have a black following, bro. And these motherfuckers is just, they'll completely neutralize their feelings and their emotions about what it is you're saying or the stance that you're taking because they, they want to be down with you for whatever, because they may like your content or whatever, man. So they'll completely turn off all their triggers just to stay in your spaces, man. Fuck out of here, bro. This is really ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. Yes, motherfuckers is gonna send Teofimo Lopez death threats. Yes, they're gonna send him death threats. Because that language is immediately the language that was used when it was time for them to ride on us. You got a dude who will sit right here and use all our language, all our sloganisms, our verbiage, our vernacular, all of that shit, man. Dance like us. Just to turn around and disrespect the same dudes that you get, the same people that you get in your culture from. And that's just a non sequitur with you, man. Like, you just don't give a fuck. If you could sit there in front of Punch Drunk, after this shit, like, how this dude even has a, I'm looking at the motherfuckers who are following him, man. I'm looking at y'all like, oh, okay, this is what we on, huh? Okay, this is what we doing. I went right in that comment section. I'm seeing niggas in there, it's just words. I never understood why people would call me a, I never respond or understood why people get mad when people call them names. All right, you bitch ass nigga. You bitch, use a bitch. Use a bitch. If you would get mad at me for calling you a bitch, but not this Spanish-speaking mestizo for justifying this other Spanish-speaking mestizo for using terms like monkey, and justifying him for saying the word monkey, and justifying Ryan Garcia going off on a tangent calling us niggers, not even niggers. He's justified all of this shit, man. He's justified all of it. He has justified all of it. He has sat there behind that bum ass phone or computer or whatever it is he's on his platform and went on a tirade about how Ryan isn't even in the wrong. We shouldn't be blaming Ryan. Y'all say nigga yourselves. You name me one black man that said, yo, let's bring George Floyd back to life so we can kill that nigger. When does any black man say that you know of that says, I want to join the KKK so I can kill all these niggers? Latinos have just become grotesquely comfortable with disrespect because we've allowed them to be in our spaces, man. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. It's not a blanket statement indicting every single Spanish-speaking mestizo. It's not about that. It's not that. It's We're speaking to the ones that we're saying, bro, we're uncomfortable with you using certain language. We're uncomfortable with the fact that y'all don't have no pride. Y'all look for every reason to justify harm being done to us instead of siding with us in some capacity. When you're benefiting off of the culture that we created. You're participating in the culture that we created. You know how long it's been since I heard a Mexican talk like a Mexican? Any Central American, any Central American mestizo, it's been so long since I've heard them speak like, hey, you just the cholos that would come over here back in the day, they had their own vernacular, they had their own style of dress. Man, I'll never forget, bro. I was at Chuck E. Cheese for my Rello's birthday party. This was what, back in June, July? No, it wasn't. It was back. It was maybe August, September. But I seen these Mexican cats come in there, and immediately I knew they wasn't from here. And how did I know? They had their hairnets in, just straight up retro cholo look. You dig? The dope man's on, the Dickies and all that. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, where y'all cats from? They're like, yeah, man, we from LA. I'm like, yo, that's what's up, man. You know, that's what's up. I see y'all. You dig? Preserving your culture. That's dope to me. That's dope to me. And I saluted them on that. And they didn't talk like us. They didn't talk like us. A lot of Latinos abroad have abandoned their own cultural customs to take on ours as far as language is concerned. Even the ones who speak Spanish, the English is their second language. The brand of English that they're trying to adapt is the English that we speak in. Ebonics. Niggas flying out of their mouth religiously. David Morrell and all that, man. Just it's baffling to me. It's baffling to me. The same motherfuckers that y'all ain't got no problem disrespecting and insulting and allowing to be insulted, you won't even go to bat on behalf of your black homies. You'll sit there and look for a reason to justify they saying the shit that they saying, all while you're listening to our music, all while you're speaking the way that we speak. I don't give a fuck where you from. I don't give a fuck where you from, man. You did. Culture is culture, man. You gonna speak how you speak, or not how you speak, but you know how your people speak. You know the language in which your people speak in. You know the language in which your people speak in. Everybody who want to come over here talking about black Americans don't have a culture, all these Caribbean motherfuckers. I have yet to, how come I don't hear the Haitians up here, born and raised in America, speak Creole? How come when you're talking, you're not looking for slang words to use in Creole and intermingle it with your English that you're speaking? Y'all don't flip that switch until you're in front of another, Haitian or Jamaican. Y'all don't flip that switch until then. Y'all do not flip that switch until then. All y'all chicks is walking around in bundles, your hair whipped up, the baby hairs on the forehead and all that, man. They wasn't whipping y'all broads hair up like that back in them countries. They wasn't. They wasn't. That is a byproduct of black American beauty salons. That's what that is. This shit bothers me, man. Just the disrespect that me and mines get here in this country, all while y'all socially benefit from the same people that you're disrespecting, man. I just hate the fact that we got to be doormats to you, proverbial doormats to you motherfuckers, and be comfortable with the disrespect. Man, I hate y'all, man. Not all of y'all. Let me say that. Let me clarify that. Any Spanish-speaking mestizo that can sit there and justify the shit that Ryan and Teo is going on, I fucking hate you. I do. I do. If I'm asking you, bro, stop saying nigga around me, man. Or just what's up with you, man? I give you a certain energy. Like, man, I really ain't feeling this nigga shit, bro. I really not feeling it. and you ignore that plea, you ignore me asking you, man, listen, man, I'm throwing you a lifeline, man. I don't want to be on that type time with you, man. Just stop saying it. Or just pick up on the energy, man. Like every time you say that shit, I cringe. You see me stare off into space or whatever and tune you out slightly so I don't gotta address the shit. I need you to pick up on that. And if you don't, fucking hate you. I hate a lot of you motherfuckers, man. I do. I do. You disrespectful motherfuckers. I hate a disrespectful motherfucker, man. I don't get how you can sit there and be dismissive of our triggers or why we're getting triggered. You just sit there and ignore all that shit and be, oh shit, so what? It's not about being weak. That isn't a sign of weakness. Allowing your emotions to dictate you, or dictate your move. That isn't a sign of weakness. That is a human trait. You can't talk to you can't say, oh man, y'all gladiators, y'all warriors, y'all got them looking weak, y'all got these as fighters, y'all got these fighters looking weak. Okay, cool. Why do they know to have all the security there? And so when the exchanges get a little too heated, why do they know to have all beefed up security that when Bud fought Benavidez here, they knew to have extra security on deck? They knew it. Why is that? Because of the animosity there. And what breeds the animosity? Running your mouth. This is what's at the helm of all drama going down. Niggas popping off. Shit is dumb, man. The fact that I even got to get on here and explain this shit is just like, yo, you just have a you're just unempathetic, man. And that's just some shit that I just can't sympathize with. This is the same dude who was in a fucking car crash allegedly, man. Like how you fit, how you it's hard for you to sympathize with somebody after that. After they're condoning behavior like this. I don't get it, man. I really hate this for the brethren. I really hate this for people, for niggas who follow this fuck ass dude. You dig? And hopefully, the only silver lining in this is hopefully the black dudes who are following them are still young and they're still impressionable and they still have they still live in this mental utopia that, oh, I won't let them get the better of me. I'm not about to let them insult me. Where sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Fuck out of here. You will allow these dudes to dilute your senses as far as using certain sloganisms that insult you so they can freely insult you. I don't have to hide behind anything. I can just tee off on you and say whatever the fuck it is I want to say to you, and you're so mentally fucking compromised that shit, cool. He's not gonna challenge me for saying this, and because we're friends, he's not going he's not going he's not gonna put me on Front Street to let motherfuckers know what type of time I'm on. Motherfuckers like Punch Drunk or you can't really even say he's closeted at this point. When you on your platform and you getting super chats and all that shit from the shit that you're saying and people being in agreement with you, man, this dude is worse than 4chan. This dude is worse than 4chan. That's a dude I won't even be in that man's space, man. Like if I saw that man in public, I'd walk right past him, bro. Like I don't want to talk to you. We couldn't casually have a conversation just if we just so happen to go to the same fight and we both lit and I'm cool, homie. I'm good. I don't got nothing to say to you. Like what is there to talk about? It's acceptable for with you, it's acceptable for motherfuckers to call us monkeys, man. We have nothing to talk about. It's acceptable for motherfuckers to call us niggas and want to bring back George Floyd so they can unalive that nigger. There's nothing for us to talk about, man. We'll never be friends. We'll never be friends. We'll never be cool. We'll never be cordial. We'll never be none of that. You are unworthy of me extending my hand towards you in friendship, man. That's how I feel about it, man. Fuck you, fuck T.O., Senior and Junior, Angel Garcia, Edgar Berlanga. Fuck all y'all. All of you. And I mean that from the pits of my soul on behalf of my ancestors and my people, man. Go to hell. Burning that motherfucker with gasoline draws on. That's how I'm feeling about it, man. Deuces.